Hola, hola, buenas tardes, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén muy bien. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Simonette Hibbert, and welcome to another episode of We Understand the Assignment. How are you all? How are you doing? Happy to see you again. Guys, thank you for showing up week after week. Thank you for being here. All right, who do we have here today? Who do we have? Hola, Jareen. Who is using Ninja? Hola, Kimora. Hola, Tamara. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining us for another week of We Understand the Assignment. Let's see if I can get some light in here. All right, so invite your friends. Thank you for joining. Who is using Techno? Who is that person? Guys, go ahead and tell me, which school are you representing? What's the name of the school you're representing? Which school are you representing, guys? St. James High. Devon, thank you for joining. Nice to see you today. Who else is here today, and which school are you representing? Let's go ahead and share it with others. Thank you all for joining. Yes, which school are you representing, guys? Go ahead and put the name of the school that you are representing. I know St. James High is here. Jonathan Grant High, welcome. I think this is the first time I'm seeing somebody from Jonathan Grant High. So welcome, special welcome to you, Regina. Hola, Kiki Jackson. I see Iona High is in the building. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for joining today. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I appreciate the effort that you are putting in. Guys, please share with someone on your status. Tell them to join us. Let's see who else will join us today. Guys, thank you so much for showing up. I am so proud of you. I'm proud of the work you are doing. Orion recommended me to your channel. Oh, me Allegra, I'm happy to hear that. Tina is in the building. I see another Iona High in the building. Kenardo, go on. This is the first time I'm seeing you, Kenardo. Thank you for joining. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Ninja, I don't know who that is, but you're representing St. James High. Techno. I see Tino, I see Kenardo, I see Nike 44Y. I see Hola Hola. Tell me which school you're representing, guys. Omoy is here in the building. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Thank you for joining. Hello, Jada Star. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Guys, quickly, we are going to state which school we are representing. I'm so happy to see each and every one of you. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. So, Amoy representing St. James High. St. James High is here in live and living colors today. And that's so amazing. Happy to see each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. Alejandra, Malcolm, thank you. St. James High, I see a whole lot of St. James High today. I am happy to see you all. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Happy to see you all. All right, I see Miss Mullings is in the chat. So we have our teacher. You can go ahead and tell them which subjects you can assist them with. So, guys, another week of us completing our assignments. And as we have said over and over, assignments are very important, but also if we do not have the answers, we'll find them together. We have Tracy and Manning in the chat. Hola, Senorita Manning. Go ahead, teachers, and you can just tell them which subjects you can assist them with so I can put it on the screen. All right, Kiki, hurry up and come back. Jada Star representing St. James High. Guys, go ahead and share it with others. At 5:15, I'll be giving away my first phone card. So Miss Mullings can help you with history, geography, and social studies. Welcome back, Kiki. Bienvenida. Welcome, welcome. So, guys, you can quickly go ahead and let me know which school you're representing. And I'm going to ask you now, our next step is to tell me which assignment you are completing. So just go ahead and state the name of the assignment that you're completing so that we can assist you with that assignment. And if it's something that we need to reach out to someone to get the information to help, then we can do that. All right. So please let me know. So that's history, geography, and social studies for Miss Mullings, and for Miss Manning, integrated science, chemistry, biology, and HSB. And of course, yours truly, Simonette Hibbert, can assist you with Spanish. So Spanish and Chem. So Jerry, you can ask me your Spanish questions, and your chemistry questions you can ask Miss Manning. She's here in the chat. You can put your question in the chat. Jelice, St. James High. O'Brien, St. James High. Welcome, welcome. Um, Kiki is doing world history. So you can go ahead, whichever question you have related to history. Miss Mullings is here to assist. Well, Caribbean history. So guys, go ahead and tell me which assignment you're doing. So in the next minute, I have the credit here on the phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and give away the credit shortly. So in the next 2 minutes. But in the meantime, I want you guys to tell me which assignment you are completing. So go ahead and let me know. Just let me know which assignment you're completing. Por favor. Okay. Oh, she's at a school here. So I'm hola Momoma. So I'm assuming that she's doing Caribbean history. Um so let's just wait patiently. All right, guys, I'm pulling up this credit. All right, I see My Spanish exam is about the subjunctive. I'm researching it. Do you have any videos on that topic? Currently, I don't have one on the subjunctive, but I should because a few persons have been asking, and I should create one. So I'm gonna do one on the weekend. All right. So, hola, señorita, ¿cómo estás? It's Anastasia Wilson from St. James High. Okay, hola, estoy muy bien. I mean homework, not exam. Oh, okay. But the subjunctive, you would use the subjunctive like when you're wishing or hoping for something. And the endings for the subjunctive are a little bit different. So you see the AR verbs that you would use the endings for AR, they're now used for ER in the subjunctive and vice versa. So the verb comer would become coma for he, she, it is, as opposed to come. So I find that I usually teach that closer to the end. I want to ensure that you know how to conjugate it in the present tense first, and it's just the opposite of what you know for the endings. In world history, I'm doing the concept of time, but I'm having problems understanding the timeline. Is this something you can assist with, Miss Mullings? All right, so I put it on the screen. Guys, let's see if we can get to 30 persons on live at one time. So you can put it on your status. I'm doing Spanish and history. What's your Spanish question? And Miss Mullings can help you with history. Momo Mac, hola, hola, virtual hug to you too. All right. So I was just sharing and pulling up the. Let's go. Are we ready for that credit? It's a digital credit. So, guys, get out your digital phones. Get ready. All right. So basically, the same thing as during, but sentence construction. With the subjunctives, Bruce Gaming, good vibes. Okay, thank you for joining. Por Ipara. Okay, so as it relates to Por Ipara, I can easily pull up even something here. So is that a video that you'd want to see? I can pull up something from the internet to quickly show you the difference. Let me just pull up. I don't want to go to. All right. So let me just pull up something. So because I know that usually with Por Ipara, you need to see um I'm trying to find a nice thing that could show you the difference. This is not clear enough, but let's see if this will work. Hold on. I'm pulling up something to share on the screen with Poor Ipara. Um, guys, also remember whenever I post it, you can put your questions before. So so we can know exactly what you want, and then I could even come with a PowerPoint for that for you. All right. All right. So let me see if this can work. I'm going to try to share my screen. Joe Mar Williams, welcome. I'm seeing a lot of students from St. James. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Iona High in the building. Jonathan Grant High in the building. Awesome. We have Teachfield High in the building also. All right, let me see. How do I share my screen? Let's see. I hope I don't have anything on my screen that you should not be able to see. So here we go. All right. So are you seeing my screen as it relates to por y para? It says in Spanish, many sounds are familiar, but the meaning is different. So por and para usually used interchangeably. So this should help you. So causa or motivo. No puedo dormir por el calor. So as a result of the heat, I'm not able to sleep. Felicitación por tu nuevo bebé. So congratulations. So there's a reason why I'm telling you. So price. Compré un huevo por un euro. So if I'm saying I buy something for the price, if it's a change, I bought this for this price. Te cambio mi manzana por tu helado. So it's an intercambio, it's an exchange. So I gave you this for this. I hope that you're seeing my screen because I just took this off the internet. Okay, good. Um, and I'm at a page called chatterbug.com. All right. So you also use it for place or time, approximate. So voy por el centro de la ciudad. So I'm going to like the middle or the city center. You're going approximately. And el lunes llego por la mañana a tu casa. So you want to say around that time. And a través, through. Miro el sol por la ventana. So the sun comes through the window. And call me, llámame por FaceTime. So use that medium to call me, FaceTime. Also use por and para if you're using the passive voice. So los árboles fueron talados por la empresa. And then distribución, el restaurante repartió 5 almuerzos por barrio. All right. As it relates to para is used for like it's destined for a person. So if I'm saying the letter, and I'm looking at the example here, it says the letter is for you. Understand? So it goes to you. So if you're given, I'm saying this watch is for you. So el reloj es para ti. Propósito or finalidad. So if I'm saying I study for my final exam, what are you studying for? Or what is the reason for studying? Para el examen. Los tenis, which is the shoes, sirven para correr. So what is it used for? It's used for running. Also, nuestro informe debe estar listo para el miércoles. So like a deadline, it must be done for this day. And direction. So you realize the comparison. Over here, if we're going through a particular, call me on FaceTime. So you're using that medium. But here, if we're doing directional, we would have to use para. So we'd say, I go to the train station or I go to the wherever. You're going in that direction. Hacia. All right. And opinion. Para nosotros, el otoño es la mejor estación. So for us, the winter is the best. Not winter, autumn, sorry, is the best season. And forma concesiva, aunque para tener más de 80 años se ve muy joven. So you say, aunque tiene más, so even though you can use it for that. I hope that helped you. So whenever you have, I can't see this because of this, as a result of this, you use por. But if you're saying this belongs, so this letter is for this person, then you want to use para. Tell me if that helped you. All right. So for a timeline in history, events are arranged in order of occurrence. All right, let me stop sharing my screen so that you can see. Oh, I see my very special guest. I'm just going to read these two comments and then I'm going to bring you on screen. Thank you so much for joining us. Guys, I tell you that each week we have, I already said over here, we are a big deal. So each week we have very, very important persons joining us. And I really appreciate my next guest for joining. Just going to read these two and then bring you on screen. So let me just quickly put this on screen. That's Miss Mullins' answer for the question. She says, for timeline in history, events are arranged in order of occurrence, meaning from the earliest to the most current. So, for example, if something happened in 2020, you would put that, and then something happened in 2021, you'd put that, and then nowhere in 2022, you put that. So the time may be recorded as BC, which is before Common Era. I thought that was before Christ, or AD, which would be after I don't want to say the after. Oh, maybe after that. I'm not sure. You tell me what is AD. But the most recent time would be recorded last. And she said below is a quick video which can help you to explain the concept. All right. I'm not sure. We're not seeing the video just yet or link, so you can put it in the chat. The earliest events should be recorded first, and the most recent events will be recorded last. Okay, awesome. All right, so I am going to stop sharing my screen and I am going to welcome my very, very special guest. I'm going to add you to the screen and you just introduce yourself to us. All right, so here we go. Hola, buenas tardes. I have with me Miss Barnes. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for taking.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, students. How are you doing this afternoon? I'm Colette Barnes, principal of Flankers Primary and Junior High School. Must I
Uh,
say, I'm so elated to be here this afternoon. I'm
we're happy
coming
to
from
have
the
you.
doctor. I'm not so wonderful.
Oh
But when you talk
no.
about education, you call my name. That's my first name. So definitely, I would not pass this opportunity this afternoon to share with you my few words. Let me first begin, Madam, by saying kudos to you. Lovely,
Gracias.
lovely initiative. I love it. I love it. I love it. Big up
Gracias.
to you and your colleagues.
Right.
I must say that with this pandemic, this program has its place because as
Right.
an educator myself, students, this is the time that we get to evaluate to see what you have learned. So this homework program has its place because this is where you now practice what you have learned. You now
Right.
set your targets, and this is now giving us the opportunity to evaluate and see what you have learned from the lesson. So I must say that I love this initiative. I love it that you're taking time out because as teachers, we can be so busy. And I know that after school, you have your family as well. So for
Right.
you to, create this program, and, I love to see when my colleagues are being innovative because this is a region for innovators. So I like to see these bold steps. So I'm gonna share this link with my teachers at school as well and have some of my PEP students. Do you go as
Right.
far as grade 6, madam?
We go everybody from the babies up to university. So all
Wow,
levels, and then and you said something very important because I started this initiative, but I would not be able to do it by myself without the help of my amazing colleagues.
your
And
team.
and right, and so I know that, for example, at my job we get to school by 7. So most of these
Wow.
teachers you see on here, well, they
Yes.
have to get up before 7. So maybe six, and from 5:30 they're up, and they still took the time out of their schedule
Wow.
to say, okay, let me log on and respond to questions. So as usual, every week I commend my colleagues and the students who constantly show up, because if we showed up and it was just teachers alone, then we also wouldn't have anybody. So we have students from all the way in Teachfield. I didn't even I
What?
recently, yes, we have Iona High here right now. Today we had a new person from Jonathan Grant High, which I really appreciate. And from time to time we have Montego Bay High, Mount Alvernia, we have Hampton, we have Green Pond. Of course, I cannot not say St. James High, and they're representing here with so many students. So we
Yes.
have St. James High and Anchovy High, Godfrey Stewart. So we have students from, and I also had a student in the last term because we started last term from uh, Salem Primary and Junior High. So
Let
we
me
have,
ask you,
right,
let me ask permission
right.
publicly. Are you giving me permission then for me to share this information with my other colleagues?
Yes,
Because what
please.
I'm thinking is that this is something that the region needs to know about. I'm asking permission to share this with the director herself and
Right.
also in the principals group.
Right, definitely. And we're gradually growing because as I said to the students, even learning in itself is a process. So we just
Yes,
started out, we had a few phone cards, so we give 100, and then we
yes,
started growing so we could give a 200, 200. Last week
right.
we had the deputy mayor, Mr. Vernon, and he came and
I
said,
was on.
he said 5,000. So
Yes, man,
even
I was on. I was on
yes,
last week. I heard it. I heard it.
yeah, so
So
I thought
okay, so then I should have come with something. Let me tell you what I'm going to. What should I give away now? Can I give away a school bag?
you can give away whatever you have. We
All
appreciate
right.
everything.
So guess what
So,
I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna pledge some school supplies to you. So I'll give
right.
it to Mrs. Malcolm Blackwood. I'm gonna send a
Okay.
school bag and I'm gonna send some school supplies, and you will give it out on next week.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate it. So we're
Wonderful.
gradually growing. We have a tablet. Somebody donated a tablet too. I was showing them. I think you would have seen it then. I said, we have plastic and everything, so we're growing. And I say that to the students all the time. You just like we are growing the program, you are growing too. So the first week you came, maybe you had one assignment or you didn't understand
Stand
half of it or you didn't understand all of it.
right,
The next week you understood one sentence. And then
right.
gradually, because
It's a
learning is a
process. It is a
process. Yes.
process. It is a
So
process. And I must say that, because we are living in a globalized world, boys and girls,
yes,
and I keep saying boys and girls because that's who I deal
I
with
teach at
daily.
primary school. Yes,
It's no longer an excuse to say I don't know, because information is at your fingertip. This
right,
same YouTube platform that we are learning, it is like the world. It's a web that you can explore, and
right,
whatever it is that you're doing currently, you can come on YouTube. You put in that top content and you get a video.
right,
So because this social media that you're using, and you're so easy, you're so easy for them to manipulate. They can use
right,
it to help them in their learning daily. So it's no longer for us to say I don't know, right?
right.
So I encourage you this afternoon, boys and girls, to use it wisely. When you're studying, you have to have a timetable. That's important. After
Definitely.
school, make a timetable, make a study timetable for those persons who are doing CSEC, or even if you have any PEP students on, make a
Right,
timetable. All right. On Monday, I'm going to do 3 hours. How am I going to do my 3 hours? I'm going to do my homework for an
right,
hour and a half, and then I'm going to use the remaining time to do some studying. On Tuesday, I can only do 2 hours. Make a study timetable, put it in your room, put it somewhere in your house, and ensure that you stick to the task. I'm not
right.
going to skip a day. All right, because let me tell you something. What you put in is what you're going to get out. And if you
Definitely.
don't put the time in, you're not going to get it out. I mean, we're going to pray and we're going to ask God to guide us. But guess what? You
Persons
have
are
to
agreeing with
put work
you.
in as well. All right.
Right.
So I want to encourage you, boys and girls, this afternoon just to focus. Focus. I often tell my students, make a vision board. Make a
Yes.
vision board.
Maybe
What
that's
is it that
something
I
we
want to
should
do?
do
I'm in
here. One of
11th grade now. What is it that I
yes.
want to do afterwards? How am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? What do I need to do? I want to go to med school. What does it
Right,
take for me to go to med school? I have to first get past my CXC subjects. But how am I going to get them? I'm going to
right,
ensure that I make sure at 5 o'clock I'm on this homework program. I'm going to put it in my phone, my reminder, and I'm going to show up. I'm going to also ensure that I don't take my time after school and just play around. I'm going to
Right.
put some work in. I'm going to study for 1.5 hours. I'm going to ensure my assignments are done. I'm going to ensure that my SBAs are A's, because
Right.
I'm going in my examination with that 40% and I want to be at an I. You have to come with a plan. Everything you do in life, you
Is a
can't just go at it like that. You must plan, right? We successful people, we got a plan.
yes.
As an educator, as a principal, I plan out my week. I plan what I want to do. I have a plan. I have a plan as a principal. I have my
Right.
action plan, and I say to myself, for the first year, this is what I want to accomplish. Year two, I must accomplish this. Year three,
Right.
so I have my 5-year plan. And each year, each term, a matter of fact, I stop and I evaluate myself. Am I on target? What else do I need to go do? Am I
Right.
behind schedule? Do I need to step myself up? Do self-evaluation. What did I do this week? Did I get all that I need to get accomplished this week? You
I
know?
love that. I love what you just said. And sometimes students might see us as adults and say, they just like give you homework or they just want to do this. And we also have plans. So you as a principal has an action plan. As teachers, we have action plan, lesson plan. And after we have
Right.
completed the lesson, we have to say, were my objectives met and everything. So as students, and it's the same thing we're hearing throughout every week, guys, that homework is not just because we want to give you something to go home and do.
Right.
It's for us and it's self-assessment. Because if you get like maths questions, for example, and you get five and you realize out of the five I can't answer any, then you know you need more work. If you can answer only two, then you need to work on the next three. Or
On
if
the
you got
next.
all five, then you know, okay, I understood this topic, I can move on. But if you are doing a topic and you can't answer any, that in itself, as a reflective practitioner, you'll know that, all right, I might need to go back to my teacher, or I might, as you rightfully said, watch a video here on YouTube because there's
Oh,
always
yes.
something, and find out. So I see people saying, yes, that's true. Yes, miss, for real. So they're agreeing. I think Khadijah, if I'm not mistaken, Khadijah, you're from Hampton School. Just remind me in the chat. Because over a period of time you see them so much, it's almost like you know exactly who they are.
Yes.
Miss, I'm doing Spanish in CXE 2 months from now. So all the best, Kenardo, and practice, practice. As you can see on this
Practice, practice, make perfect.
we have a CSEC playlist. So I have a playlist for CSEC Spanish. I have one for grade 7, one for grade 8, one for grade 9, and one
Okay.
for beginners. Yes. So on here, because before this, I have the channel before I started it for my students. So if they weren't at school, they could go back on the channel and see because it's according to the NSC curriculum. Miss, my
Okay.
plan is to get 100,000 by December. All right, and that's not impossible. But at this time, we want you to get 100 in your assignments, Jonathan,
In
because
your
I know
assignment.
and he's in grade 10. So of course you can become an entrepreneur now and decide, because I see the young ones now, they're on YouTube too, over 13. Once you're over 13, but you also want to ensure that you get your education. Yes, we are going to ask you some questions and reward you. And Kenardo said, yes, I saw them. Awesome. So just keep practicing, Kenardo, and I can guarantee you, once you practice, when CXC comes, because this is important. I find that sometimes we hear of the exam and we're like, no, but we have been preparing for this exam. If you're
For
in
so
high school,
long.
you're preparing for it from your start school, but especially from grade 7 to 11, you've been preparing it for it. And your students who are doing PEP from grade 1, and then
From grades
especially from
one
grade
to
4,
exactly all the way.
right, they are definitely preparing. All right, so we have, yes. All right, you can
What
continue
you
speaking.
what you put in is what you
Right,
will get out. What you put in is what you'll get out. And you have, that ability to ensure that, guess what? I'm going to be successful, and I'm going to put the work in. That's all we are
yeah,
saying. Practice,
right,
study, and, we have a web of knowledge all
right,
around us. Right? So take some time. If it is you're not understanding, look at this perfect opportunity. We didn't have
right,
this when we were doing CXC. We didn't have
right,
this. We had to do it for ourselves. As a matter of fact, we didn't have SBAs. In my time, I think only like food and nutrition and those subjects We had
At
SBA
SBS.
4.
So you had
So
to
we
go in
had
the
to work.
exam.
I'm sorry?
You had to go in the exam and get all the marks.
All the marks. Right? So I think that you guys will do well. I believe in you. And the fact that you show up today and you're on this
Right.
platform is saying to us that you are aiming for the sky and you're ready. So kudos to you as well, students, for showing up today. And I
Right.
want to encourage you to show up each week.
Right.
And the fact that you're here is saying a lot to us. I bless you all. Good luck. I'm not going to take up any more of your time because I will talk for the entire session.
Well, we appreciate you and you're always welcome. And again, thank you so much for taking the time because, especially, you say you're coming from the doctor. And I want students to understand what educators are doing, Because you could say, man, may I come from the doctor, I'm going to lie down. But because you're so passionate about what you do,
Yes,
and it
man.
and it goes and it's the same kind of passion I want the students to have for their subjects.
They're
And I want them
learning.
to move away from this thing that, like, even when they complete your homework, miss me do your homework. No, you did
No,
your
it's your
homework.
work.
And so you want to take ownership and responsibility of what you're doing so that you'll show up. And I say to my students all the time, and here we don't settle for mediocrity.
Nope.
Excellence is the minimum standard, and as such, you don't just scrape through, or you don't just say, At least me pass, me get 50." No, your aim. You can get
I'm
50, but the next week you should try to get at least 60, and at least 100 is the goal,
share
but
it. I'm coming.
gradually, gradually. So Jonathan is saying, Miss, thank you for your time. Jonathan appreciates your
Thank
time.
you. Thank you too. You're welcome, Jonathan.
And Miss, I'm not doing well in math. Well, guess what? Every week we always have a math teacher. I'm not seeing Mr. Lotian right now, but you can always post your questions. And as I said,
You
if you
know,
don't know it,
let me just say something on the math problem. And I'm so sorry I have to run, but for the
okay,
math problem, what you want to do, Jonathan, is to ensure that you read the question more than once.
right,
Read those questions at least 3 times, especially those worded questions. Ask yourself, first of all, underline the question.
right,
What is the total?
right,
How many? Underline, circle the question that is asking you. Look for the keywords. What is
right,
it? What is this question asking me to do?
right,
What in this question is telling me what operation or what operations I'm going to use. Am I
right,
going to, is it a multi-step problem? Am I
right.
going to add? Then I'm going to take away? What is it that I'm going to do? So look for the keywords in the problem. Use specific strategies. Sometimes you have to draw the thing,
Right.
make visual representation to really to understand, make the problem into a real life situation before you attack the problem.
I see him saying, Miss, when I see numbers, I get bored. But then again, it's mindset.
It's a mindset.
If you approach it and say, this hard or me can't do this, and I tell them every week that we promote growth mindset, not fixed mindset. So growth mindset, and we understand the brain is like a
Brain.
muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it gets. And mistakes are a part of learning. So Jonathan, if you
Yes.
approach it and say, me bored already, and it just the paper, then you're
You're
gonna
defeating
approach it like
yourself already.
this. So don't
Yes.
defeat yourself, guys, and
No.
try. Because there are persons who can see a math problem answer it in 1 minute. There are persons who need 5 minutes, and there might be somebody who needs 10 minutes. It doesn't make it any
Yes.
less of a person if you take longer to get it, but you only fail when you stop trying. So if you do it, if it takes you 100 times and you didn't stop, you would have succeeded when you got it correct. But if at 99 you say, me give up, then that's the only time you fail, when you say, all right, me done, me
Right.
stop trying.
All right. All right. So I'm going to take my leave now.
Okay.
Students, remember we strive for excellence at all times. Study hard and you will achieve your goal. All right. So we strive for progress, not for perfection. The work you put in is what you will get out. All right. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Thanks for having me, and I will come again.
All right,
And
muchísimas
we will
gracias.
have more conversation. Okay, madam?
Okay, no problem. It
Keep
was a
up the good
pleasure
work.
having you, and keep up the good work too, and thank you for your dedication to education. That's
Thank you.
right.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for your dedication to education.
Together we will win. Together
Yes.
we will win.
And they're saying bye, Miss. Thank you, Miss. Same to
Bye.
you. All right. Adios. Have a great day. Thank you for your time.
Welcome.
All right, guys. So as usual, I always say over here we're a big deal. You can see Miss Barnes took the time out of her busy schedule and she's not feeling well, but she believes in you and what's happening over here, the safe space that we have. And so we really, really appreciate her for joining us, and we thank you guys for showing up, because without you this program could not continue. If it was just me, hola Senor Martinez Medina, if it was just us, then it would be teachers talking. But without you students who are doing so well, we are so proud of you. Just keep going and remember that the only person that can stop you is you. All right, let's look at Gingerly. Gingerly is saying, Miss, what I can't understand in Spanish is how to use the words in sentences and form Spanish words. All right. Just like math and everything else, there are rules. So, for example, in Spanish, we once you start studying Spanish, you'll understand that the noun is going to go in front of the adjective. So, for example, if we want to say red bag, in English we say the adjective first, which is red, and bag, which is bolsa, and we'd say red bag. But in Spanish, and it's rules. So you understand the rules. There are exceptions, but once you start studying it, you remember the rules. So the rule would be that bag in this case, which is a noun, would come in front of bolsa, and then you would say bolsa roja and not roja bolsa. So sometimes because we speak English or we speak French or whichever other language, we're taking the rules from our language. But we also have to learn that when we're learning about a language, we need to learn the culture and also the rules. Now, so this comes with practice. I think I say this every week that I failed Spanish in seventh grade, eighth grade, and ninth grade. So I'm saying to you that you can do it. Even if you're in 10th grade and you're failing right now, it doesn't mean that it's the end. So I want you guys to just keep going, keep practicing. I am so proud of you. Jonathan, don't leave us yet. Oh, you were telling Miss Barnes, but I thought you were leaving me. Um, Miss, you missed the All right. Above, my problem with Spanish is that I always forget most of the Spanish words in English. All right. But what you need is that case you're speaking so much Spanish that you're not remembering it, or it's a case where um because what I want you to I don't know if it's a case where you are forgetting Spanish, but Spanish is practice, so you have to practice using the language. Profesora. Oh, where did he say profesora? Oh, adios, profesora. Yes, good job, Jonathan. Muy bien. Guys, what are your other questions? And we have Senor Glimmer Martinez Medina is a native Spanish speaker, guys. So if you have your questions, you can also put it in the chat. Also in the chat, we have another exemplary educator. Her name is Mrs. Leslie Johnson. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. And if at any point you want to come on screen, just please indicate. Guys, so for Spanish, we have a teacher we have more than one teachers for Spanish. We have teachers for, as we said before, let me just put them back on screen so that you can know who we have here. So we have Miss Manning to help you with integrated science, chemistry, biology, and HSB. And we have Miss Mullings helping with history, geography, and social studies. So depending on which subject you're completing, please let us know. And you can go ahead and let us know if there are any other teachers in the chat and you have any subject that you can assist with, let us know. I know for a fact that Miss Leslie Johnson can help you with Spanish. I also know that she can help you with she can help you with art, because she runs a wonderful page. You can put the name of your page in the chat too. Students, you can get all your artwork and those gifts that you want to get from her page. All right. So I would love to give away another phone card, but this time it's a flow phone card. And for the flow phone card, I want you to tell me what was your takeaway. No, no, Jonathan. It's for Mrs. Leslie Johnson. I want to know what was your takeaway. At least two things that you took away from Miss Barnes. Well, what she said. So, from her address to you, tell me what were two things that you took away. Please don't tell me that her name and that she's a principal. No, two other things that you took away from her address. And in the meantime, guys, feel free to put in the chat the assignment you're completing or if you have any questions. And when this live is finished, guys, go ahead, click like on the video and also put a comment below. Because I find that these live comments are not saved, and as such, it looks as if we don't have any comments. So when you're finished, I'm just gonna ask you, write some comments below the video and share the video with others. I am going to be posting how to win the tablet that we have. Let me go ahead and show you the tablet again. We still have it. We have tablet. I've gotten a gift basket so that I'm going to share. But ensure you're following me on Instagram. That's the page Un Momento Español en Jamaica. And let me go ahead and show you the tablet. So remember, the tablet is still new, still in plastic. I haven't taken it out. Hold on. So here it is. And here it is, still in plastic. Still in plastic. The thing's still on it. Protective screen cover. Please remove. So you know that we're not using the tablet here. And as a matter of fact, this is an excellent tablet. So it could be yours. Ensure you join every week and get ready because there are going to be 3 videos that you are going to watch, and then the questions will be from those videos. Of course, you're following me on Instagram and you're here on YouTube. You're subscribed. So I'm gonna post the rules. I'll tell you which day we're giving away the tablet. And Miss Barnes is going to give us a bag also with some supplies. So each week we are getting more things. And as I said, we also have a gift basket. So if there's anybody here that wants to donate anything for prizes as so we can use as incentives, please let me know. As usual, we have phone cards. We still have some phone cards that the deputy mayor, Mr. Vernon, um, gave us last week, and I'm going to give away one now. Um, Once you have one, I just want you to send me a message with your contact number on Instagram, and I'll pass that information on to him, and he will. I'll pass it to him, and he will ensure that you get the credit. All right, Jonathan, anything you want in life can be yours. Just ensure you're here each week. You're here when we are completing the assignment and you are paying attention. So, guys, I will post the videos that you are supposed to watch. Hola, Natalie Campbell. Thank you for joining. I always love to see when the parents are here with us. It just brings me joy. I know that you are excited about your child's education too. So, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. All right, guys. So here for the phone card, you can tell me who can send link without having moderator. No, she's not sending a link. She would put the name of her Instagram page here. All right. Yes, guys. So two takeaways, two things that you heard from Miss Barnes. That's one of the phone cards that you're gonna win today. Oh, I had a Digicel one too. I didn't call out that one yet, but that's for a flow one. Let me go ahead with the one for Digicel. Ready? All right. So she said, Miss, I send you my two responses. Where are they? Not on Instagram. You can put them here in the chat. I was saying, ensure you're following me on Instagram. Um, Here is the credit. I'm gonna start. So this one is digital. 801-42-75-89-9339. Again, 801-42-75-89-9339. 801-427-58-9-9339. So go ahead and let me know if you got the credit. It's a digital credit. Tina got it. Felicitaciones. Jarrell Edwards is here. Welcome, welcome, Jarrell. Jarrell is from Teachfield. Right, Jarrell? Jarrell Edwards. Thank you for joining. We missed you. I didn't see you for a while there. No, two persons can't get the one credit. So who got the credit? Whoever got the credit must be one of you. Because Tino and Jonathan can't get the credit. Alright, so Teachfield is in the building. Please call the rest of Teachfield for me, Jarrell. One teach. um Go ahead and call the rest of Teachfield. We missed you guys. So I know we have Teachfield in the building. I know we have Hampton School in the building, St. James High in the building, Jonathan Grant, Iona High in the building, and we have Granville Hart Campus in the building. Hola Anubis Rat TV. Hola, he said, hola señorita a todos. Lo siento por llegar tarde. Well, you missed one of the L, but I know you're saying llegar. All right, thank you for joining. Guys, which assignment are you completing? We're close to the end, and I've seen about 3 questions as it relates to assignment. So let me know which other assignment you're completing. Yes, thank you for joining. Oh, you didn't get it, Jonathan. So Tino got it. All right. Thank you, but these are not my locks actually, they're not my locks at this time. I've braided my locks. I just wanted something a little bit different, Jerry. But as usual, well, my locks is right here. So it's not much longer than my locks. But just wanted something a little bit different, and then I'm going back to my locks in maybe the next week or 2 weeks. Yes, so yes, you can braid your, if you decide to lock your hair, you can braid it. So you can see that my lock is right here. I tell you that we're really a family, somos una familia. You guys remember everything. So yes, but this is braid. Thank you to Stephanie. Her Instagram is what? It's Stephanie Barks on Instagram. But I think it's Steph, the stylist. Let me check. Because, guys, this is how, as a family, we share. So it's Steph, that's STEPH, and then THE, and then STYLIST. So you have Steph the stylist and Sash the stylist. Okay, so letter and contextual dialogue. So I do have something on the contextual dialogue here, a whole playlist, and it has PowerPoint, and we go through step by step how we'd respond to the contextual dialogue. So you can check that one out. I haven't done one to the letter on here, but we will. But remember the format. I'm gonna create one for the letter. I'm gonna do one for I have to do one for the subjunctive and one for letter writing. Yes, gracias. Muchas gracias. Jonathan will not be outdone today. He's saying, how comes the students on Teachfield coming to tell my teacher that her blouse look, her hair look nice? Let me just go ahead and tell her that her jacket look nice. So muchas gracias. Thank you. You're doing SVA and homework. Okay, awesome. Which SVA are you completing, Jariel? So guys, good afternoon, Obrina. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Um, Guys, again, I want to commend each and every one of you. You don't understand how proud I am of you and how we have become a family. Because I know when I don't see Edwards, I know, okay, where are my Teachfield people? Where's Jerry and the persons from Teachfield? And Iona High, where are my students? St. James High, where are my students? Where are my students from Hampton? Iona, St. James High, Montego Bay High. We have persons from everywhere. Green Pond, where are they? So again, we just want to take this time to big on up. Guys, if nobody has said it before, I am so proud of you. If nobody said it to you today, you are doing a fantastic job. You are in the middle of a pandemic and you are trying. And I just want to encourage you to continue. Do not, for whatever reason, do not give up. If you need to speak to somebody, maybe your guidance counselor or somebody, feel free to talk to the person, to somebody, reach out to somebody, but know that you are loved. And if nobody else said it to you, know that Senorita Hibbert is proud of you. I'm proud of you for showing up. I'm proud of you for trying. I'm proud of you for completing your assignments. I'm proud of you for going to school on time. I'm proud of you for not being disruptive in class. I'm so proud of you for going to your teacher and saying, Miss, I was doing my assignment, but I still don't understand how to conjugate this, or I don't understand the formula for this subject, or I don't understand this particular thing. But I'm also proud of you for not just making excuses. Miss, me just never get to do it. No, we don't want that. We want persons who take responsibility for their learning. And I want you to just keep shining and know that you are so amazing. There's nobody else that is exactly like you. You see, when God did not make you, he made you. You notice me I said that in a patois. I hope everybody here understands the Jamaican Creole. Because I want you to know, say, you're special. More special than cream crackers, than special cream. You are amazing. And in English, I want you to know you are very special. And in Spanish, tú eres muy especial. So please bear that in mind. Even when you get frustrated. And for my grade 11, amazing, awesome students, or those who are in upper six and you're doing CAPE, you see, when you're close to the end of anything, you are more overwhelmed. And so you might be feeling frustrated right now, can't bother. Everybody can't bother, everybody's stressed. But know that you're almost there, and this is usually how you feel towards the end of anything. It's so close, but you can't touch it. So I want you to use this time to just ensure that you do your best and just continue. And you can celebrate at the end when you get summer, but keep going. Roger Clark High School is in the building. Hola, Yanet. Yanet Montero Soto. Hola, hola. Yes, miss. Do you remember when I look like if mosquito touch me, I fall? Well, I'm glad you're thriving now, Jonathan. And that's why I say everything is a process. Miss Master, three languages. Yes, the Great Jamaican Creole, the Standard English, y el Español. All right. So Kenardo is doing English. Oh, he's saying English, Spanish, and Patois. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So guys, let me know if you are completing any other assignment, and next week is gonna be bigger and better because I'm gonna have more gifts for you, bigger gifts. So this week was mostly phone cards, but we're getting ready to give away the tablet. Once I put out the rules, I'll tell you when I'm giving away the tablet, and we have some goodies, and I will have a gift basket and hopefully a voucher for you. iPhone 13 in the building. That's what Jonathan is saying. But guys, if this live grows bigger and better and we have more and more sponsors, of course we can get those things. But you have to be sharing and you have to tell your friends and you have to make it more. The more people we have on here is the more we can approach other persons and say, "Oh, we're here. Can you sponsor this program?" But everybody, as we know, for those who do principles of business or any other business subject, you know that for businesses to sponsor us, it's well, there are some persons who are passionate about education, and if it's one person on here, they'll sponsor it. But from a business perspective, you know, the more persons who are here is the more eyes that will be on the business. And so, yes, when we get there, but let us know. Do you know Korean? Not yet. I believe in the power of yet. So I wouldn't say no, but not yet. iPhone 13. All right. So, guys, please let me know if you have any other questions, preguntas, any questions before I go. I want to thank you again for showing up and remind you to like, comment, subscribe. Go watch the videos. There are videos here, 5 study tips. Ensure you watch that one because that will also be one of the questions are coming from one of the question is coming from, sorry, for the video. Could you explain about the contextual dialogue? Well, contextual dialogue in Spanish is used um so one, what I'll do also, I'll share the video that I did here on my channel to show you the contextual dialogue. Let me see if I can quickly pull it up. But for the contextual dialogue, as the name suggests, it gives you a context and you're going to fill it out. Now, while you're filling it out, it must, because even if your answer is correct in the sense of, let's look at a contextual dialogue. So I'll say, Hola, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? If you say to me, Mi nombre es Janet, even though that sentence is correct, you would not have answered the correct thing in the context based on what we were saying. Should have been, if you say, ¿Cómo estás? Then you say, muy bien or muy mal or one of those ways. So you tell us how you're doing. But for the contextual dialogue, I'm trying to pull up one so that you can see. And guys, a recent video I did was mastering C6 Spanish orals. So you can check that out. Hold on, I'm sharing my screen. So un momento. So let me just go ahead and share my screen so you can see it. All right. So here is the playlist. So in the playlist, I have everything. So this playlist is C6 Spanish. So I'm gonna click on it and open it. In the C6 Spanish playlist, you'll see preparing for C6 exam. You're seeing a few reminders. This one right here has a sample oral examination. So you can go and click on it, guys, and see the exam. A sample, of course. How this one has when to use sir, when to use a star. This one tells you how to conjugate regular AR verbs. So those who are in grade 9, you're doing this also. How to conjugate ER and IR is also there. This is a sample past paper, the sample question, and that's the situations. This one tells you, ooh, let's go back. I didn't want to click on that. Hold on. We already established that here. All right. This one tells you, well, this was the 2021 playlist. Reflexive verbs, what time it is, shopping, how to use my CSEC playlist, and SpanishDict.com. Oh, and then pronunciation, guys. That's one of the things I see some persons struggling with. So go ahead and you can check out the pronunciation guide and how to pronounce C's and G's and CSEC Spanish practice paper 2. So here is a contextual dialogue video. It's 1 hour and 38 minutes. There's another one for the reading comprehension that's 2 hours and 18 minutes and 5 study tips for everyone. What to expect in the CSEC examination, how to say you have to do something, and we're doing orals, daily routine, practical tips to improve your Spanish. And here is the CSEC examination timetable for 2022. And this final one, This one, that the most recent one, Mastering C6 Spanish. So let me just go on the contextual dialogue one quickly. I hope you guys are seeing my screen. But Grammarly can help. Well, this is an advertisement. Is grammatically correct. All right. I want to see it in the chat. What are the? All right. So Jonathan, so here we go. Let me just quickly share my screen. So this one, we would have. I want to go down. So here's a sample dialogue. Are you seeing my screen, Miss Soto? Yes, Jonathan. I listen to Spanish songs. Well, if you want to put English sentences into Spanish sentence, you have to start thinking in Spanish. Don't try to just translate everything from English. Yanet, please let me know if you're seeing my screen. I think you're seeing something on my screen that I'm not showing. Hold on. It's just showing the playlist, but I'm not. Hold on. I was scrolling down and saying all of these things, and I realized you guys not seeing that screen. Hold on. All right, so here it is. Are you able to see my screen now? Let me know if you can see. Okay, bueno. So this is the contextual dialogue, but I think it's very small. Okay, so the contextual dialogue. So we might want to go up. So un momento. So here we are. This has gotten. Hold on. Let me just go on this and show you now. So we would first we'd want to go back to the contextual dialogue to see what it's saying. So here is a sample dialogue. It says using 80 to 100 words to complete the dialogue between Gonzalez and Manuel. Give Gonzalez responses. So usually you're giving just one person's response. And that would be you in that case. So whichever person they give, if they say you're the teacher, you pretend to be the teacher. If they say you're a student, pretend to be the student. And you are completing a dialogue. So the context, they usually give you a context and they usually give you cues. So the context says Gonzalez is celebrating his birthday, and his friend Manuel gives him a present that he does not like. So that's the context. So the first thing you want to do is to ensure that for the context, you know that, all right, I'm creating this dialogue bearing in mind that I'm celebrating my birthday, but my friend gave me a gift that I don't like. So you're going to respond to the following cues, and you get cues. The cues are usually in the order that they come in the dialogue. So greetings and a special wish to suit the occasion. So if it's a birthday, you're giving a greeting and you want to say something like happy birthday or something along that line. You could not say Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, or anything like that. So even though Feliz Navidad is a correct Spanish expression, it would not be appropriate for that dialogue. Then expression of disappointment toward the gift. So he must say something to show you that he is disappointed. He can't say me gusta, because that is not saying he hates the gift or is disappointed. Number 3 says details regarding the reason for the disappointment. You have to give details. Then exchanging negative sentiments towards each other, and then a positive resolution. So we would have moved on and we would have had a dialogue. So the dialogue says, Hola González, me encuentras en el parque a las 3, tengo algo para ti. And remember that in our cues it said there must be some greetings here and something else. So we're going to continue. And so what you want to do also with the contextual dialogue is, here's the completed dialogue. You want to ensure that whatever it is that you are saying. So he says, Hola, feliz cumpleaños, mi amigo. You have to give a greeting. Hola, qué bueno verte. So I'm happy to see you. So whatever it is too, when you're in your contextual dialogue, you have to read what comes above the blank line and what comes at the next step, because whatever you're saying, it must make sense. Because I can say, how are you? And you say, I'm not doing well. And then I say, I'm happy to hear that. Because that in itself it doesn't make a lot of sense. So you want to ensure that your dialogue makes sense. I hope that helps. And you can watch the video, and we can also continue speaking. But as it relates to the contextual dialogue, you want to ensure that you're following context. So there's a blank space, there's usually words here, a blank space, the line that you are supposed to fill out, and then words. So you have to read what comes above so you get an idea what you should say next. But also, before you decide what you should say next, you have to read what comes next so that what you are saying makes sense in the dialogue. Understood? All right. So true. Miss, with God, all things are possible. Continue doing the good work. And I know our Father will open a lot of doors with gift from all. Yes, 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 yes. Thank God for Jesus. Yes, yes, yes. I know. And we're growing. We can see that we're growing. We started out with phone cards. Then we moved to phone cards and gift cards. And then thank God for Coral Cliff. They gave us brunch ticket and a voucher. And then somebody said to me, they don't even want to be named. They're giving me a tablet, and I got a gift basket from another person. And as you see today, well, last week we got $5,000 credit, and then as you see today, Miss Barnes says, "Okay, I'm gonna send a bag and some school supplies." So we are slowly, and another teacher sent last week, "Oh, I want to donate some phone cards." Guys, we're slowly growing, and it's a process. Everything is a process. And when we get to iPhone 13, as Jonathan is saying, we will we will know. But we're constantly growing, and I just, even the quality of the live is getting better. The persons who are here participating, and that in itself is amazing. Miss Montero Soto, you can let me know. I can share this video with you, and if there are any other questions, you can let me know. And also, I know the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information usually have the marathon, so they're planning that too. So, guys, as soon as I get that link, I will share with you. So feel free to go ahead, check the CSEC playlist, share it with the other persons you know that are doing CXC. So just go on the playlist and just share it with them. I'm sure they'll find something that can help them. Thank you so much for joining. Muchísimas gracias. It was a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. And guys, I'll see you next week, Tuesday again, live and in living colors, if God spares our lives. And again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you to my colleagues who take time out of their busy schedule and you show up each week. We appreciate you. Students, thank you for showing up. We meet every week here at 5 o'clock, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Ensure you complete your assignments not only on Tuesdays but every day of the week. So keep going, and remember, la única persona que puede detenerte eres tú. The only person that can stop you is you, and you only fail once you stop trying. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gracias. Nos vemos la semana que viene. Remember to leave a comment under the video when you're finished. Nice comment. I see some people saying, "Oh, guys, leave some nice comments. Positivity we use to survive." And when I say nice comment, I don't get any out of order things. It's just like I realize some people are joking. But thank you, Miss Campbell. Um, Gingerly says, "Bye, Miss, and thank you for streaming. And I can't wait to see you next time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe." Thank you. Muchas gracias. And I can't wait to see you next week too. Bring a friend with you. Adios, Jonathan. Miss Campbell, I'm so proud of you, and I'm happy to have you. It's always exciting to see the parents, and I appreciate you for showing up each week too. Thank you. Kiki says, "Do you have to leave?" Yes, because I want the others to get some rest too. And estoy un poco cansada. I'm tired. I've been teaching from well, I had form time at 7, but I've been teaching from 7:30, and I taught all day, and then I went to Heart because I teach at Heart too, and I taught from 1 to 4, and then I had to hurry to get home so that I could be here for 5 o'clock for you guys. So but I always want to see you, so I'm going to be here at 5. And so I would say I'm up for almost 12 hours now. So I'm going to get some rest. You are going to get some rest, and you are going to get rest, go to school early tomorrow, be the best version of yourself, and I will see you again next week, same time, same place. Muchísimas gracias, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Remember to leave a comment under the video and go click like, save it, and share it with somebody. Let's grow bigger and better. Yes, I'm going to do that shortly, Jonathan. Muchísimas gracias. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Keep yourself safe. Remember to sanitize and wear your mask. All right, adios.